Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Guys, today's video is dedicated to top 5 reasons why most Indians are moving to Canada. And I'm going to remind you that I'm on vacation in India right now, so I'm making this video from India about moving to Canada. It's too cold there right now, so we decided to go for a break with my wife. We are staying at her parents' place. She is originally from India, so I decided to make a video from my experience because I have so many friends who are from this country, from India, who moved to Canada, and I have collected more than enough reasons from them and from statistical data to create this video for you to answer this question, why they do that. Well, number one reason is, a couple of my friends, I actually helped them purchase their home in Calgary. They purchased 2 houses so far, and they came from India to the US, and then guess what happened there? The wait time for green card is like 20 years. So they have applied for PR, got their PR, came to Canada, and now got their citizenship, purchased 2 properties with me. And I want to remind you, I'm a realtor with eXp Realty in Calgary, Alberta. So I'm licensed in real estate. I help people buy and sell real estate. I don't help with renting anything. Just to get heads up, because a lot of people are emailing me about rent. I don't do that. Anyways, so what they did is they first went from India, they went to United States. They tried to get their immigration done, but because there are so many Indians in line to get their green card, it's almost impossible to get your immigration done in the US, so they just gave up. Some people are stubborn, and I have some relatives who are trying to get their immigration done there. For example, my brother-in-law, he is in Dallas, Texas, still trying to get his green card, and he's going to be trying for the next 15 years. Meanwhile, my wife, she's from India, she already got her citizenship. Now, she lost her Indian citizenship, but she got it. So one of the main reasons is immigration to Canada is way better and easier and more transparent than United States. Second reason is, guys, I'm right now staying in Kerala, so it's South India. And I gotta tell you is, education here, from what I see from talking to kids and talking to adults, is higher. So for Indian people, it's easier to get admitted into those programs, into those universities, to get their immigration done. Because I'll tell you closer to the end of this video, it's going to be the last reason actually on the end of the video, why people are coming as international students. But better education in India allows people to qualify for more programs, get more points for express entry, get admitted into universities and colleges and schools and all sorts of places, just because the education requirements in Canada and in other countries are slightly lower than in India. So those people who actually studied in school and who studied well, according to the program that they have here, they come to Canada with that. It's easier to go through. You get more points from your express entry profile, and it's easier for you to get into those jobs and those universities if you need a job offer or you need Canadian education. So education plays a huge role. Number 3 reason, I would actually put number 1, is the language. First thing that I have noticed when I came to India is everyone speaks English. It's like the best vacation ever. So I came here and almost everyone speaks English. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe someone doesn't speak as good English as the other person, and some people they have a vocabulary better than me here. So for example, take my wife's father. He uses some words that I hear for the first time sometimes. I can still make up what he is saying, but what I'm saying is he's from here. He's not from Canada or United States or from UK. So another part about it is language, and it's a huge benefit to all the Indian people who come into Canada. If you studied in school here, you don't have to learn German, French, or some other language that's so foreign, because English is almost like a native language here. I'm actually surprised people have to do IELTS while coming to Canada. I mean, people from India should be admitted just without it, because so many people do speak English. Now, next part about it is huge Indian population. From what I heard, it's over 1.4 million people of Indian people in Canada. Look at Brampton, Surrey, BC, Brampton in Ontario, Surrey, BC, or northeast part of Calgary, that's where I'm from. In northeast of Calgary, you get a lot of Punjabi population, lots of people from North India. Not so many people from South India for some reason in Calgary. There is a community center and there is about maybe a couple of hundred people who celebrate Onam. But besides that, not so many. Most people are from North India. Maybe they're more thinking that they are more better with the colder climates or something like that. Something scares off South Indians. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is if you're coming to Canada from India, you can work for an Indian employer, have Indian clients, and speak Hindi with them, and still work without even speaking English much. And there are realtors like that in Calgary too. Like I'm into real estate, I'm a realtor with XP Realty myself, and I helped a lot of people from India and other countries purchase properties there in Calgary, purchase and sell properties. But you know what? I want to tell you, some people like to stick with their community. Some people want some realtor who is from their specific community. Like a lot of people who are from Ukraine would hire me because I'm also from Ukraine and they can somehow relate to me. So if you are from India and if you want to become a realtor or any other profession, you can buy and sell homes in an Indian community, deal with Indian clients and speak Hindi and get paid a lot of money while living in Canada, eat tandoori chicken and all the masalas and all sorts of groceries, everything, whatever you want, whatever you can get back home, you can get it in Canada. And if you don't want to cook, you can get your own cuisine there. So that's amazing. Well, and final point is number 5 is there is no cap for international students. Just imagine this, guys. There's so many people, like there's 400 something, then they're increasing it to 500 something thousand people per year of immigrants coming. There is a cap, but there is no cap to come into Canada as an international student. So if people are coming from India, and from what I see around, yes, people speak English, even people who don't speak English, they know some of it. So they can score a higher score in IELTS. Higher education allows them to get into Canadian colleges and universities, so people can just come here, get enrolled into one of the colleges and universities, pass the entrance exams, get the necessary IELTS score. They come to Canada, and a lot of people here have a lot of money too. It's not a poor country by no means. It's not as developed as Canada, but it's not a poor country. Even though there are poor people, there are extremely rich people as well. And in between, lots of money in India. I tell you right now, guys, from my experience being here. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is people can afford education, people can get admitted, people can pass the language results. They would get that done, they would go into studying. After studying in Canada, there is a benefit of getting a post-graduation work permit. Then they would transfer it into permanent residency through Canadian Experience Class. Somebody's banging there, guys. I'm hoping that's not going to be disturbing because you know where I am right now. I'm in India. I'm on vacation. So I decided to make more videos dedicated to it. So here's what I want to say with you guys. No cap for international students on how many people are coming. Unlike Express Entry and this kind of programs where there is a limit, you can come here, you can start studying, you can start working, get education in Canada, increase your profile, go through a PNP program or through Express Entry or one of those pilot programs. So there is so many ways to stay in Canada. These are the 5 reasons why Indians come to Canada. Green card, wait time is too long, language requirements, a lot of people speak the language, better education in India, huge Indian population, and there is no cap for international students to come here. And I don't know who is banging there on the roof. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.